Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Ranching Sodak. It's another beautiful day here in South Dakota. It's already mid-November and we're still in the 40s and 50s every day, which is awesome for ranching and working. So we're really knocking it out of the park this fall. We're going above and beyond. Last winter was a rough one on us. We didn't get all of our things done we needed to, and we paid the price in the winter. So this year we're kind of getting everything prepped up, and when we wean our calves, it's going to be good to go.
So
what are you working on?
I bolted these back together. This was just flopping around. Had a piece of wire in there. Shout out Phil. And now I saw this on YouTube or TikTok, one of them other pounders. It's just got a flat plate with a hole and then an angled pin that every time you set it on the cap sets on a post, it should lift itself off. So you won't have to jumping up and down all the time and taking off that hook.
When you're on a 10-foot post, you're driving 5 feet in the ground, you can use that. It'll drop, it'll hit it, it'll flop off, and then you don't have to climb up there and jump around. It saves time, saves energy, make it go faster. We're gonna be building fence today. As you can tell, we're working on the post pounder right now. That's usually how our projects go. We start the project before we go do the actual project. So we're gonna be putting in corners with this thing. I think a few wood posts along the way at corrections. But we're fencing off one of our cornfields that we'll be grazing with our cows. And we're gonna be using that timeless fence again.
A lot of people had commented last video on our welding, and I thank you for all the comments. We do call ourselves welders. And so far not working so good. It's hitting this is the problem. What if we heat this up and bend this tit over?
Ready?
Easy now.
Oh, nice. Oh, well.
Hold up. You need some more heat on there?
On that. This is what we call the no plan project. It happens quite frequently, pretty much every project we do. We go into it with no plan and then kind of just make it work as you go. So right now we're bending multiple objects.
That might be good.
That's funny. Test one of the flopper here. We're gonna see if it works. Solid.
Against that other thing there.
Why couldn't you put something on here? Because these disconnect. You just had a stick out here. Because when you lift it, you go to lift your post, you can just hold it on. Just go like that. That's safe. Just holding it on there. And then right here, this is clear. So you got a stick where when this came straight down, like, needs to be this high. At least that high right there. Higher. All the way to the bottom.
No, I'm not talking about the height. I gotta do a little notching there to.
What about your other side?
Other side.
Oh.
To get it, I don't know where you're gonna weld it to.
kind of slight there because it's an angle. Here it is, guys, our final product. We put this little plate down here and we put the chain on there, and when it goes up, it comes down and hits that and bounces off. We did it. Their dad's got a meeting at the bank here in an hour, so we're gonna do that. We'll haul this one over there, then I'll be able to take the skid steer over when he's working, or when he's at the bank, and then I'll be able to drive this back, get some more equipment ready. Here is the cornfield in question. As you can see, they chopped some of it. This side they chopped kind of most of this hill, but they did a lap all the way around the outside edge, just so we could build a fence out there. And then also we did some lines through the field to make kind of sections of the field, and that's where we'll be running poly wire on the inside to make temporary fences, and then we'll give our cows chunks of that throughout the winter. Well, we got all the posts laid out. Dad's taking off to town, so I'm gonna load up all of our line posts, all the cable and screws and equipment to build our braces and the skid steer. So by the time I get all that in place, he'll be done and we'll be ready to rock. I'm gonna take the skid steer over there, put some fuel in it at Jim's, and haul it over to the field. We're gonna cut some cable. We need 5 26-foot chunks for those H braces. Matty Ice is finally back from his day on the town, so we're gonna get back to work here finally. I'm just kidding. It is about 2:30 though, so. But today we're just gonna try to accomplish getting all the posts in for the H braces, and then we're also gonna pound the wood posts, and then we're also gonna try to get all the line posts in. That way when I leave or I'm not around, Dad can finish up doing the wire and building the braces. So well, we got the 100-foot tape measure. We're gonna measure off the road here, as the road is pretty straight, so we're gonna try to build our fence straight with the road, and that'll help us line out our posts. You go that way.
That's almost how much farther than our tree, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I was flying the drone around a little bit ago. It was a ways away. How far? This is 37 feet.
Yeah, give me some more. Go to 40. Where you at?
Okay. Pull her tight.
Come on,
So we'll pound this one in here, and then we'll be able to line all of our line posts out straight with this.
Go away a little bit. Oh, come back to you here. Just let me get. Yep. So we line him up. That's what we're doing. We line each other up here. So we got to shoot down to that post down there. So you got to go to you. A little more. A little bit more. That's good.
West. Oh, back to you just a smidge. Oh, lean it in. Alex, lean it in a little more. Back to you. Okay, kick it in an inch. Half inch. Half inch west. Back to you a little. That's good. We got 3 of the 5 braces pounded. We got 2 more down there for a gate. and a couple more wood posts down there, and then it's line drive time. Well, the GoPro died and we got all the posts laid out now. The walk-in post, step-in, the pound-in post, and then Phil came and talked to us, so that put a little slow to the operation. Let's line out this way, bud. We are definitely not getting all these posts in though tonight, I'll put it that way. Haven't got to talk much about these posts in this video, but these are flexible timeless fence posts right here. They're like a PVC poly post. They're bendy. There's no spade on them, but they're like a T-post. Then they have all these holes in them, and we run our wire right through those holes. And they work pretty good so far. We've only used them for 2 or 3 years now, but we like them. The only sucky part is you got a hand pound them. Well, that's a day in the life when your dad's slacking off at the bank. Can't quite get the project done. Well, we lost our light, so we're gonna be done for the day. Thank you guys for watching the video. Sorry we didn't get it all done, but that's just the way it goes when you're ranching. You just start a project and you do as much as you can in one day, and that's it. So we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for tuning in. Catch you later. Peace.